Hey everybody, welcome back to Under Review. I'm your host Rick Mulligan, and tonight we're going to talk about a little movie that is on VOD, or Video on Demand for those who don't know what that means, called Red State. Red State was written and directed by Kevin Smith, who we all know from Clerks, Clerks 2, Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Chasing Amy, Cop Out. Sorry, Kevin didn't like Cop Out. Not that you're not afraid to take criticism for that. After all, you have said the studio made money and they were happy. Anyway, moving on. Red State, written and directed by Kevin Smith. This movie is so different than anything Kevin Smith's done before. The one thing it does have is his dialogue. It has very similar Kevin Smith teenage, mid-20s type dialogue. Heavy uses of profanity for no apparent reason other than he wanted to use it, which is fine. And those things play really well in this film where it's necessary and where it kind of works. The story is of a religious family set on the outskirts of town that have a major issue with homosexuals. They're vehemently against them. They pretty much say that they're not living humans as it is, and it's very the interpretation of homosexuals is very disturbing in this movie. It definitely takes away the right for people to be people. And the things that are done in this movie to kind of screw there's three kids that get I don't want to give anything away because this movie is very good. Let's just say these three kids end up in this church, and it's a very small family. Michael Parks plays Aben Cooper, who is the leader of this little church family, and this family follows him to a T, and they're literally a military compound, very David Koresh-esque, and they have like every weapon under the sun times 10, and that's one half of the story, and then the other half is a military group, I believe it's ATF, I could be wrong, headed by John Goodman, and that group is essentially going in to try and stop them, to try and stop this religious sect, cult, family, whatever you want to call them. But it's crazy, and like some pretty amazing stuff ensues, and there's a massive firefight, gunfire fight between these two people, these two groups, the good guys and the bad guys, and this religious family believes very strongly that what they're doing is right, that they're not doing anything wrong, and the government essentially is the other end of it, and they don't care. They want to kill them. They want to kill all of them. So the story has some great twists to it too. The end of it is awesome. The last 10 minutes of the movie is amazing. Melissa Leo and John Goodman are both in this movie, and along with Michael Parks, all three of them have amazing performances, like just amazing performances. And I know Melissa Leo won the Oscar last year, Best Supporting Actress for The Fighter. I hope she gets nominated again this year, and I'll be really disappointed when she doesn't, because I don't think she will. And John Goodman also. John Goodman deserves a Best Supporting Actor nod, and he may not get nominated either, which is very kind of a bummer, because I think he really proves himself in this movie to be more than just kind of what he's always been known for. But the movie's excellent. On the tanked rating scale, I would say, see it in theaters if you can, but obviously you can't. You can download it on Video on Demand on pretty much just about every platform. So if you have the ability to get VOD at your place, check it out. Red State is great. It is worth a watch. Red State is very good, especially if you like Kevin Smith. This is a departure from typical Kevin Smith films, just so you have a heads up on that. It is very different than Kevin Smith films in the past. However, very good. So make sure you check that out. And I'll try to bring reviews a little quicker. Sorry it took so long on this. I've just kind of been a little busy. But look for Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, which will be hitting theaters soon. I did get a chance to see that. That's on Video on Demand also, but we'll talk about that next. And yeah, that's all I got. So for Under Review, I'm your host, Rick Mulligan. Take care, and I'll see you at the movies this weekend.